I was at my desk when my wrist felt like it had broken in two. I knew it meant that my twin sister Jolie was hurt because we've always been able to experience each other's pain. I called her, "Hey, what happened to your wrist? I can feel it hurting." She responded, "No idea, haha." She hung up, and I got a bad feeling because she never hung up on me. A week later, I doubled over at my desk from a pain in my ribs so sharp I couldn't breathe. I called her to see what she was doing that was making her be in so much pain. 6 hours later, she responded, "Sorry about that. Bumped into a door. Hope it didn't ruin your day. Can I come visit you?" Not a good time. My husband Arvin and I are busy with the house. A few weeks after that, I woke up at 3 in the morning with so much pressure around my throat that I couldn't breathe. I called her 17 times to see what the hell was going on. Her husband Arvin picked up on the 18th. "She's sleeping. Stop calling." I tried calling again, but she blocked me. I thought that maybe she really was just in pain because she was clumsy. But then, one night, there was a pain in my stomach so deep I collapsed on my kitchen floor. I knew something was very wrong with my sister. That time, I didn't bother calling. I just got in my car and drove 9 hours to see her. When I finally got there, Arvin answered the door. "She's not feeling well. Go home." He tried to block me from coming in, but I shoved past him and found my sister Jolie in bed facing the wall like she was in so much pain she shouldn't even move. "You shouldn't be here," she whispered. "I felt everything you felt, Jolie. For weeks. What has been going on? Why have you been in so much pain?" She started crying. I was pregnant, and when Arvin found out, he kept hurting me until I had a miscarriage. Suddenly, Arvin started stomping up the stairs. "I think it's time for you to leave." He stood over me and tried to intimidate me. Just then, the police burst through the door. "This is the police. Get on the ground now." I was confused because I never called them, but that's when Jolie smiled. "I texted them as soon as I heard you came." As he walked out in cuffs, Jolie kicked him the balls. I felt the pain in my foot immediately. Now that's the pain I want to feel.
Mrs. Carson told the senior class anyone she caught pulling a senior prank wouldn't be going to prom. She walked over to her desk, hit record on her phone, slid it behind a textbook, and walked out for lunch. The boys and I dapped up and said, "Let's cook." That night we slipped in through the back where the cameras don't reach and crossed the dark hallway to her room. We hung a skeleton on the inside of her door in a tuxedo with a corsage pinned to its chest. We rigged it to a hook so the door would swing it right at her face when she opened it. One of us pulled her chair out to check the angle and bumped the phone off the desk. The four of us froze. He picked it up, slid it back behind the textbook without ever looking at the screen, and we kept going. The next morning, we sat in our seats 10 minutes before bell, waiting for her coffee. She walked in with her coffee, slid the key in the door, and the skeleton swung straight at her face. She lunged, slipped, and her coffee splashed all over her jacket as she hit the floor. The whole hallway erupted with kids filming from the doorways and somebody upstairs screaming. She stood up, scanned every face in the room, and said, "Sit down right now," until it went quiet. Then she walked to her desk, pulled her phone out from behind the textbook, and plugged it into the projector. The screen lit up with us walking through her door in black, setting up the skeleton, and one of us holding the phone in his hand and putting it back without ever looking at the screen. The room went silent. She paused the video and looked straight at me. Y'all should have looked at the screen. She walked to the bulletin board, tore the prom flyer in half, and held the pieces up. That was my senior prank. No prom for any of you.